Some people would cry about everything. They would wake up in the morning and see life as black. Everything in their life is totally messed up. They want to see what they want to see, and what they want to see is how dark the world is. No matter how hard they try, they know that they are always going to fail, and failing becomes their mission. They are more relaxed than everyone else and they realize this advantage. They don't have to compete for anything. Everything just comes along their way and they're going to have to just easily grab it. And they know they're going to have to survive. They know they're going to get something out of everything. They know they've got to find some new person who falls for their victimized looks and start giving them things that they think that they are always been entitled to and they never had. They chose for their lives to be easy, less stressful, and more fun. Ironically, these people gain the least amount of fun. You would tend to think differently. You would tend to think that they are the ones who are getting all the pleasures in the world, but that's not right. They're having a very tough time dealing with their superficial problems, the problems that they know that they have created and that they know it wouldn't move them forward. You can be them if you want. It's your choice. But I choose differently. I choose to live life like it's attempting for me to live it. I choose to go through its pleasures, pains, and learn whatever I could from it. Because one day I might miss it. One day I might want to go back and have this time in life, and I wouldn't have this luxury. So I decide to make myself a piece of life. I'm not aloof of life. I'm not holding myself on a pedestal and saying I'm above life. No, I'm a piece of nature. I'm a piece of life. And I want to blend in life. I don't want for my egoism to drive my way. I actually think that I stand a shot if I do the right things at the right time. I believe that whatever I do for a very good reason. And whatever happens to me happens for a very good reason. I want my life to be exciting, fulfilling, and brave. I wouldn't decide to be the coward who decides not to get off his bed out of the fear of what would come out of his way when he wakes up in the morning and gets off his bed. And I do great mistakes. I don't try to hide them. I say I did them. I own the mistakes that I did so that I can learn from them. It feels like I'm preaching you. It feels like I'm so full of myself. It feels like I'm an example that should be set and followed. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying there is a dark mystery in this victim's mentality, and I just don't follow it so well. And I think it's linked to the genes because some people's personality would actively instruct them to do that. But it's something that you can definitely fight. Maybe my mission is easier than everyone else's or most other people because I naturally think this way. I don't naturally think that I'm a dead beast. No. I never think of myself as a broken arrow. I always manage to rise up to my feet and head to defeat whatever is facing me of the adversities in life. But not because I want to be a superhero star. No, it's because I want to be a piece of life. I want to experience whatever I can, not just the good parts and the bad parts. Wishing one day that I would be rewarded, and if that never happens, I know what I did, and I know that I did it very well. So that I don't have to face my conscience every day and realize how much of what I was supposed to do I didn't. I don't want to be the one who always complains about things that happened, but some of them never happened. I don't want to have a different story from my problem. My problem has a certain narrative I'm failing to accept. I want to know what that is. And I want to be pushed to a better place with it. Not for any intention, except to know that I've done what I know that I have deserved to do and what I'm entitled to have done. For my own sake, so that when I see myself in the mirror, I see myself as a bright, intelligent, and well-behaved guy. A guy that I can look up to. And I don't have any ambitions for others to look up at me. I'm not that ambitious. I'm just a guy who's after his own self-satisfaction. And sometimes people get satisfied with it and I get super surprised by that. Because that was never my intention in the first place. But if that happens as well, why not? That's an extra. It's the cherry on the top of the cake. But I'm always eating the cake. I'm always tasting it. And I'm always making sure that it tastes good to me. Thank you very much for watching.